Welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer, and in today's vlog, Ray and I are going to be exploring Anchorage, including trying some very interesting foods, as well as doing a pretty epic hike just an hour and 15 minutes outside of Anchorage. Ray and I are traveling full-time for 3 months. Currently, we are in phase 1, which includes a road trip through Alaska. So far, we have been to Fairbanks, Denali, and the small town of Talkeetna. And now we have made it to Anchorage. Hello everybody from the beautiful city of Anchorage, Alaska. We took a bus here. It was also a very scenic way of transportation. So now we've done plane, train, bus, and eventually we're gonna rent a car. But we did a quick tour of the museum because that is where the bus dropped us off. And now we're on our way to get some lunch. One place we really want to go to is 49th State Brewery because it has a really popular dish, which in fact is the only place you can get this dish in Anchorage. So we're gonna go try it. 49th State Brewery and Restaurant is a very popular place to get food in Anchorage, and one of the reasons is because they have a world-famous yak burger. And this is actually the only place you can get yak burger in the area, so obviously it was something that Ray and I really wanted to try. Along with the burger, we did get a salad to share in our attempt to try and stay a little bit healthy on our adventures in Alaska.
I don't even know where to begin. Bacon's good.
Oh, it's a pretzel bun too. Does it taste like more gamey or what?
Not really. It's similar to a burger, really, respect. It was only one bite though so far, so maybe I'll change my mind as I get further, but it kind of tastes like a normal burger, but nice and juicy.
Good morning! So I realized that we didn't have a good transition from last night to this morning, but it's morning. Ray and I are actually staying with a friend's brother and wife while in Anchorage, which they're not gonna watch these videos, but thank you. It has been so nice. Their place is great. And since we had trouble renting a car, they freaking let us borrow their car. I am blown away. But that means that we are able to do a hike that I really wanted to do, but we couldn't without a car. Reed Lakes. It is about an hour and 15 minutes north of Anchorage from their house. And it has 2 lakes that you can see. So I'm really excited that we get to go on the hike. We just got some coffee. And you can't beat the mountain views and the birch trees on the drive to the side either. We'll see you when we get there. Paying the fee to park here, $5. All paid up?
Huh?
All paid up?
Yeah.
Ray just said those are bear victims. I don't like that joke. Okay, Ray just parked our car. We are in the Hatcher Pass area, and there's a $5 fee to park. And actually, technically, I don't think we're at the parking lot yet, but we started seeing cars lined up, so we went ahead and parked anyways. But this trail is in the Talkeetna mountain range, which is pretty cool because we were just in Talkeetna yesterday, and I think it's about probably an hour and a half further north. But the total hike is 8.7 miles round trip and 1,800 elevation gain to the upper lake. I think a lot of people stop at the lower lake, but Ray and my goal is to make it to the upper lake. But the scenery is already super gorgeous. Oh, it looks like we might have made it to the parking lot. That wasn't that much extra. Well, the map at the parking lot conflicted with the map online, and it said it was 26,000 elevation gain. 2,600. 2,600 feet elevation gain to the upper falls. So, you know, a little more, but still doable. I feel like I believe the map at the trailhead.
Yeah, let's start our watches.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. And it'll show elevation gain. One mile down, 8 to go. First mile was pretty flat, so it didn't take us long. It was a gorgeous walk along this valley next to the water the whole way. Mountains on both sides. Super gorgeous hike. We're gonna love this hike. Oh yeah, they left some stuff. Okay, I bet that is what they're doing. They're gonna go level that.
About 2 miles in, 800 elevation gain, so close to halfway.
So pretty.
I'd love to go to the bathroom at some point.
Oh man. We can hear a bunch of water right now, but you can't see it because it's underneath those rocks. That's really cool. There's a river or a creek underneath there.
So we're actually crossing over the invisible creek. Spooky.
Take two. I just recorded this, but wasn't recording. This is actually a very heavily trafficked, popular trail, but because this is a Monday morning, and as you can see from the footage, is also a little bit foggy of a day, there's like no one on the trail. There's one couple that's close behind us, but other than that, there's like no one. So it's very quiet and peaceful, and I love it. Totally worth it. All right, this 2-liter bag that I bought, already coming in use. Drank all of our water. Didn't do the best job of pouring, but I think we'll be okay. Now this is gonna be lighter for you, Ray, in your backpack.
Lighter, lighter!
Bag! All right. Lake's above this little hill over here. The first one. And looks like the sun's out. Tricked us. Thought it was gonna be right here. Wow. It is gorgeous. All right, we made it to the first lake, the lower lake, but Ray and I are gonna push through and go to the upper lake first and stop at the lower lakes on our way back. Wow. We're on the way to the upper lakes, and we've still only passed like maybe 2 other couples or groups, which is just fantastic because it's so quiet. You can hear the wind through the crevices of the mountain and the water in the streams. I'm very happy, and it is very peaceful here. Second lake. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is refreshing. And by that I mean cold. That was very cold, but very refreshing. You next?
No.
Not a bad lunch spot, if I do say so myself. Well, we had the Upper Lakes to ourselves for the entirety of lunch, a couple just showed up, but we are getting ready to leave anyways. I still can't get over that. There's just no one on the trail. So we are gonna stop real quick again at the lower lakes, since we didn't stay on the way up. So we'll see you there. Well, we made it back to the lower falls area. As you can see, the clouds have come in since our last time passing through here. I think we're just going to stay here for a brief period of time before heading on. But we were reminded by a couple that up at the upper lake, there's a glacier, and we did see the glacier, but apparently you can walk up to it and look at this old bomber plane that crashed there. It's pretty cool, but apparently it's about 1,000 feet elevation extra, so I'm okay that we didn't know about it. But yeah, so I think after this hike we're gonna head to Palmer for a quick brewery stop, so we'll see you there.
Good job, Jill.
Well, I've got to say, that was probably one of my all-time favorite hikes. I loved the fact that there was scenery throughout the entire 9 miles, and it varied. So there was the valley views, the boulder views, the waterfall, the 2 lakes. It was just very, very, very good and worth doing if you are in the area. And I did stop my watch right at the trailhead. We went 9.43 miles, which is closer to the 9 miles mentioned on the sign, but in terms of elevation gain, according to my watch, we went 2,154 round trip, which is in the middle, right in the middle of the two. So who knows? I mean, I imagine the boulder part was hard to track, and I imagine my watch might be different. So right smack dab in the middle sounds right. Now, we are ready for our celebratory drink, which we will get in Palmer. All right, well, we did drive through Palmer really quickly and then stopped at a brewery for a flight of drinks. But then we decided to go home, shower, and prepare for dinner, because after that mega hike, we are hungry. And what better way to use up our calorie intake than pizza? And because Alaska has a really, really famous, or because Anchorage has a really, really popular pizza place, we decided tonight's the best night to do it. So we will see you at Moose Tooth Pizza. It's already looking crowded. Moose Tooth Pizza is ranked 3rd best pizza in the USA and is found on most top restaurants in Anchorage lists. There is often a wait, but it's definitely worth it, and you can even have a drink on their patio while you wait.
This is the salmon dip, per recommendation from a friend. Good, really smoky.
And really smooth, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can't really, as a non-seafood eater, it's nice to not taste the seafood.
Yeah, it's super good.
Alright, so our pizza tour of Alaska continues. We started off with the dill. We made our way down to Talkeetna and got the reindeer sausage pizza. But now, we're at Moose Tooth Pizza and Pub in Anchorage. And we got the Apricot Pizza, which includes carrots, cream cheese, cilantro. And then we also got a chorizo sausage pizza to maybe help cleanse the palate a little bit. And I think that includes pesto sauce as well as can't remember what else. But it both unique pizzas, so we'll give it a shot. And yeah, they both look really good though so far.
I've got to try this carrot apricot one. Actually, that was my second bite. I don't know how they did it. This is probably like my favorite pizza slice of the whole trail. The cream cheese pairs so well with everything. Like, when I heard it, I was like, there's no way this is gonna be good. It is so good. I can't describe it. Like, you would never expect carrots to work well on pizza. This is just so good. You just gotta come here and try it yourself though, because I'm not very good at explaining foods. Come here and eat this pizza.
I guess you could say, based on my second bite, you can assume the first bite I enjoyed, which I did. But yeah, it's really like interesting. It's got a little bit of sweet, but not overly sweet. I think really just the chicken, carrots, apricot, cream cheese, like you were saying, all complement each other really well.
He's better at explaining than me.
Not gonna lie, that pizza was probably the best I've had in a long time. Definitely worth the hype, and the salmon dip. Stop shaking. It's a little chilly, so I can see Ray's hand shaking. I'm shaking a little bit. But anyways, the salmon dip was also delicious. I loved how smooth it was, and as Ray mentioned, okay, stop.
I got the chills.
And as Ray mentioned, you know, as people who don't usually love seafood, the fact that we loved it was like an extra bonus. But we are waiting for our bus back to the place we're staying, and we will see you tomorrow, where we have one final bigger thing that we want to do during our time in Anchorage. Stop shaking! Oh my God. Ray.
Yeah. You gotta get.
Marmot. GoPro capture